The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Lakers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome back to round 1 of the Western Conference playoffs on 2K Sports. The series is at 2-0. Depending on the outcome here tonight, this series could essentially be over, or maybe just the beginning. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Houston Rockets here at Toyota Center. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with James. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Houston, Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Shepherd in at the point guard position. Taking a look at Houston, after suffering 2 losses to start this series, this game is unquestionably a must-win.
Yeah, going down 0-3 in the first round is not an option for them, period. If they have any hopes of this postseason, a win tonight is essential.
How about the bounceability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Shepherd for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Pass to James. Doncic outside. Ayton passes to Reeves. And here's James. Over Smith. James can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Lakers with the ball after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. And Doncic launches from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Pass to Smith. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Shepherd, guarded by Doncic. Shepherd, that's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Reeves. Smart for 3. Sinks the tray.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
The Rockets lead by 3. Outside Durant. Pass to Shepard. Thompson, a screen on Doncic. And here's Shepard for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Thompson with a steal. Here he goes. Oh, misses the dunk. Lakers trail by three. Now Doncic shoots over Durant. And it's Doncic missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the inside, Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What a slam. Come on, Jabari Smith Jr. Don't do him like that.
And here's Doncic. He's got five. Pass to Reeves for three. Drains the triple.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Şengün. Now Thompson. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Nice find by Thompson. Now good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Lakers trail by four. Doncic outside. Here's James. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Rockets have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. An open look for Smith. And another basket for Houston.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. Lakers trail by 6. Doncic outside. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to LaRavia. Hayes with a screen. LaRavia passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Houston leading by 6. Van Vliet outside. And again, it's Houston.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching Van Vliet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Hayes finds Doncic. The baseline J. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And defensively, you got to make them work harder. That's just too easy.
Van Vliet, the pass to Adams. Fires the three. Doncic pulls down the board. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's stolen by Holiday. Here's Easton. Off the mark there with a three.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
That's good from Doncic. Houston making some changes. Alperen Şengün comes in for Finney Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Holiday. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Lakers trail by 6. Kennard passes to Hachimura. And the shot goes in.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. The three-pointer off the mark. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, leading by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Houston?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Lakers trail by 4. Fred VanVleet out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Şengün in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Hachimura with a screen on Eason. Shot is good by Reeves.
I love watching Reeves do his thing from the mid-range area. He's got a smooth package.
Outside Eason. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's now 8 points for Alperen Şengün.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And the Rockets with possession. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Houston shooting their first free throws of the night now.
The line for Houston is 2 shots.
That's good from Eason. Eason hits them both. Moravia left side. Kennard outside. That misses. Got a chance to tie it.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Good. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When he gets moving, watch out now, because Şengün isn't going to slow down, and it's going to be hard to stop him.
From deep, Reeves keeps it alive. And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, his activity on the glass so valuable to this team.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Şengün. Back to Finney-Smith. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Outside Reeves. The 3. He buries it from 3. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's Eason with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston.
Find the way.
quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. LaRavia using his post moves to get the 2 points. LaRavia's got 5 now.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
A strong finish from KD inside.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Doncic is checked in for LaRavia. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. From deep, here's Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 6. Here's Şengün. Offline with a 3. Durant against Doncic. Shoots over Durant. And again, the Lakers, no good. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Reeves. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Doncic against Van Vliet. To win the run. Steady play from Doncic against contact.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
Adams, the pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. For 3, Durant. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Doncic. Takes the 3. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep, because he's unguardable.
Out to Thompson from downtown. Kept alive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for the Rockets, Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Alperen Şengün. And it's Shepard in for Fred VanVleet. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hachimura. James comes in for Reeves. And Smart subbed in for Kennard. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Shepard. The kick to Durant. Houston with another miss. Lakers trail by 6. Puts it up from 15. And James gets it to go. James has got 6 points.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Here's Durant. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Count the basket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Durant. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Doncic. Look at Doncic making himself at home.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Durant with another miss.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooters.
The shot by James, no good.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Pass to Shepherd. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Now James. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Well, the Rockets shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Here's Capella. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. This James on the wing. Give him 8. No good. That would have tied it. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Rockets ahead. They're up by 2. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Houston Rockets.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They find themselves down 2 games to none. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Shepherd, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Smith against James. James double team. From deep, Reeves. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Hook loose. It's stolen by Smart. Back to James. James, a freight train coming.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The three from Thompson. Smart grabs the miss.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
James passes to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ayton with a screen. Down low. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason, chasing down blocks and making an impact.
The Rockets trail. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Shepard. Here's Thompson. Drills the baseline jumper.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when you trust his J.
Oh! Huge slam by LeBron! We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. 4-3. And Reeves pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Launches it. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by James. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
James.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Shepard. The 3, Smith knocks down the triple. Smith's got 10 points.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Şengün, a screen on Doncic. The kick to Durant. Pass to Shepard. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And they doubled up Doncic. And here's Ayton. Over Durant. And Ayton gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
Şengün with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. It's got to be tougher defensively.
It's stolen by Durant. And here comes the break. Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
Here's James. And it's James with with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And the Lakers with possession here. 2-point game. Doncic finds Ayton. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Oh, Doncic unfazed by the defense.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Thompson. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepard. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Luka Doncic. Pass to Eason. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. Eason's got 8.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Hayes, the pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Rockets trail by 3. Durant with it. Hachimura covering. Outside Finney Smith. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Eason, pass to Finney Smith. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Hachimura. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Durant, pass to Adams. Here's Hachimura. Kennard on the wing. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Green's checked in for Kevin Durant. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Now here's Finney Smith. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
Finney Smith locked and loaded from the corner, ready to fire on contact.
Outside Reeves. Kennard for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Van Vliet. Got a piece of it. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? The Lakers on top, up 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. So it's the Rockets now. They've got Tari Eason, Alperen Şengün out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. The Lakers lead by 5. Kennard, left side. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Finney-Smith with it, picked up by Reeves. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass Pass to Eason. Fires the three. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Van Vliet making things happen. Nifty pass.
Los Angeles shooting has been ridiculous. 75% of this game. Kennard on the wing. Back to Laravia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Finney Smith. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Hachimura outside. Over Adams. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Hachimura really thrives in that mid-range area.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. Outside, Finney Smith. And a miss there on the triple. Arabia, right side. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And stolen by Hayes. Hachimura from long range. Rockets with a rebound. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. From the arc. The Rockets again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Kennard. He shoots a three. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Eason inside. Laravia's there. And here's Finney Smith. And the basket is good.
Good work from Finney Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Eason. James is checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Reeves. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing. We'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Kennard, right side. James up top. Shoots over Şengün. And James gets it to go. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Şengün. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kennard on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Stolen by Kennard. Fast break. Here come the Lakers.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella, and it's Shepard in for Van Vliet. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 7. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. James against Smith. Outside Hachimura. Doncic fires. Buries it from outside.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Houston now. Time running out. Here's Shepard. And stolen by Hayes. They push it up 4-on-3. Doncic punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And there it is!
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-foot.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Lakers with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Marcus Smart comes in for Hachimura. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth. Ayton. Outside Smart. Now Doncic. He launches. Yes, sir, with the three.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Durant. James rips down the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
A thunderous two-hander with authority.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. James! Durant with the rebound. And here's Houston. Smith. And that basket is good!
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
Doncic up top. Now James. Doncic outside. Reeves fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Now Doncic. Here's the pass to Smart. Here's Ayton. And the basket is good.
Wow. Ayton basically shrugging off the defense inside.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.